Sixers team is so fun to watch play basketball. I love it. I'm loving what I'm seeing right now in the preseason. Game 2 yesterday against the Hornets. Sixers win 100-87. Ben Simmons shooting a couple mid-ranges yesterday. On the fast break, he pretty much just basically pulled up from like 15 feet out. Looked good. Couple floaters here and there. He was 6 of 8 from the field, 15 points in 23 minutes. The starting five was without Joel Embiid. Shake Milton took his spot. He had 4 points, 2 of 5 shooting. Tobias Harris, 16 points. Al Horford, 11 points, 9 rebounds. Josh Richardson led the scoring last night, 18 points, 50% from the field. Mike Scott led the bench with 11. James Ennis with 8. I'm loving what I'm seeing, though, right now out of this team. The defensive intensity is insane. Matisse Thybulle is that dude on defense. He's a stud on defense. 4 steals, 2 blocks in 4 minutes of play. That's unheard of. This kid is a rookie. I think, like, if it wasn't for Zion and RJ, even and Ja Morant, he'd have a legitimate shot. And I still think he does have a legitimate shot. He has a legitimate shot for Rookie of the Year. Maybe even Defensive Player of the Year. If he keeps this up, if he can average 3-something steals, I mean, he's insane right now. I'm not saying he's going to win Defensive Player of the Year. I'm saying he could. There's a possibility. I mean, the way he's been playing defense the last 2 games, it's been unreal. I mean, he led the Pac-12 in steals, and he broke Gary Payton's all-time record for steals in the Pac-12. The kid can play some defense, and I really like what I'm seeing out of him so far. The bench unit also. The bench unit with Trey Burke, Thybulle, Scott, Ennis, and O'Quinn, they look good. I love Trey Burke. I wanted him last year when he was with the Mavericks and the Knicks when they were trading him back and forth. I wanted him last year to get a 6-man piece off the bench. Now we have him this year. I like him a lot. I think he can really space the floor on the after when he comes into the game. I think he's a good backup for Ben, even Josh Richardson, because he could play a little bit of the two. I think he's a little undersized, but he's a good shooter. He could definitely space the floor. No Embiid yesterday was really no big deal. I mean, it's preseason. I don't want Embiid to play every game in the preseason. There's just no need to. We already know what he's capable of. He's in shape. Just give him a rest. He doesn't need to play every game. Now, the Sixers play the Orlando Magic Sunday in Orlando. And we all know who's in Orlando. Markelle Fultz. I know it's preseason. I know it basically means nothing now that he's gone and now that we got these pieces and our bench looks a lot better than last year and our starting five is arguably the best in the league. But there's just something that pains me about Markelle Fultz. We traded up to get him a couple years ago. We traded up to get him in 2017. He didn't play basically all year. He played the first 4 games, did nothing. His highest points in those 4 games was 8. Then he plays at the end of the year, gets a triple-double against the Bucks. And I was really excited. I was excited. I thought he was back. And then the offseason of the 2018 season, they were showing videos of him shooting and dribbling and dunking and all this and all that, working out with Drew. I don't even remember what his name is. He's an afterthought at this point. Drew Hanlon, I'm pretty sure. And I was excited to see Markelle Fultz play. And he did nothing. He got hurt again. He had the hitch in his shot that I still think he even has now. I saw some videos a couple weeks ago on Instagram of him shooting, and he still has that little hitch. It's like he shoots it and then he just hits it up. I don't know. He's a weird player to me. But we play him and the Magic. They were a playoff team last year. They're not a scary team to me. I don't find them too scary. But I mean, whatever. It's in Orlando. It's not even like we could like boo Markelle even if we wanted to. But Ben Simmons, back to the Sixers of now. Ben Simmons and Josh Richardson, that backcourt is going to be insane this year. Like, it's going to be crazy watching those two play. Ben, if he decides to add a little bit more, which he has so far in the preseason, if he shoots some more in the regular season, and then you get the spacing with Josh Richardson, who's been knocking down threes and knocking down mid-ranges, and he's athletic. I love Josh Richardson. I really do. I find his game so fun. So fun to watch. I liked him in Miami, and he's been improving every year since he's been in the league. He's only 25. I think he just turned 26. He's 26 years old. We have him for the next 3 seasons. I don't know. I think in these 3 seasons, I think one of them is going to be where us Sixers fans are going to be on Broad Street watching Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons lifting up the trophy and the Finals MVP on a parade bus. I don't know. That I have high hopes for this team, very high hopes, and I really do believe that we can get it done. I really do. There's nothing wrong with me thinking that. I'm just thinking high about my team. And this is a year where I can physically say that our bench is good. Our starting 5 is good. Okay, yeah, we maybe lack some shooters here and there. We don't have a J.J. Redick, Marco Bellinelli type of player. But we have Tobias, we have Richardson, and we have Horford, who all shot over 30% last year, and they are just in the starting 5. Then you have Trey Burke, Mike Scott, James Ennis. They can shoot the 3. Thybulle can shoot the 3. Zaire shot it a couple times last year. We have shooters. It's just they're not shooters. They're not known for just shooting. They're slashers. They're athletic. They can shoot. They can dribble. They can drive. And that's what we didn't have out of JJ and Marco. We didn't have that. They didn't drive. They were shooters. They didn't create their own shot. It was all off the screen. Joel handoff. Pass to the corner to Bellinelli. Fadeaways, running. All they did was run. Now we have guys that can spot up, shoot the ball. I'm not saying that JJ and Marco can't, but they were more mobile players. And there's nothing wrong. Don't get me wrong. I would love to have JJ Redick on this team still. I think it's a big mistake for him to leave because I don't know if look, Zion's a great basketball player. 29 points a couple days ago, 26 points last night. He's a great basketball player. He's athletic. He's something that we've never seen before. I think JJ might have made a mistake picking the Pelicans. I know it was money. I know we offered him 3 years, 26. He got 2 years, 30. Or whatever his contract is. Whatever it is, he's making more there than he would have been here per year. But I just don't know. I don't know if that, for him, I don't know if that's a good decision. I think he could have stayed here and really did some damage in the Eastern Conference and in the finals if we get there. But I mean, that's a past thought. It's whatever. We got our team. Ben Simmons at the point, Josh Richardson at the 2, Tobias at the 3, Horford at the 4, Embiid at the 5, and you have like 4 guys that could potentially be your 6th man in Mike Scott, Thybulle, Trey Burke, and James Ennis. As of right now, I'll say Trey Burke is our 6th man, and I truly do believe that. He can just do so much on the court. He can create his own shot. He could dribble. He could pass. He could do this. He could do that. I mean, he has the look of Iverson. Hopefully he can be somewhat of a cold-blooded killer like Iverson. Maybe down the stretch, maybe if we need a late bucket, get on a run. He can be that guy, and that's what I expect him to be. But I'm loving what I'm seeing so far out of the Sixers team. The defense is just insane, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing. Just so you guys know that the Gritty headband giveaway will take place at the end of the month if I hit 200 subscribers. Share this video, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about it, tell your family about it. If they want a Gritty headband, just gotta subscribe. By the end of the month, 200 subscribers. If I get it, 2 headbands will be given away. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Go Sixers. I'm excited for the season. Sunday, 6 o'clock in Orlando versus Markelle Fultz for the first time since he's been traded. Peace. I'll see you next time.